Hello world! Wave Time here, bringing to you another episode of Feed the Beast Insanity. So what I'm doing right now is making a few more generators because we're going to be using them quite shortly because we'll go to the Nether and try to get all of that beast stuff. Now for that beast stuff, we gotta keep in mind that we'll be away from all of our milking machines. Someone managed to point out that this isn't just one milking machine, but it's actually 4 milkers within one machine. So 8 times 4 is 32 milkers in this machine, meaning it's a lot more EMC. So let's just check a few things that we have right now. This will still take a while, but I don't think we'll manage to put that there. And also I put an extra tank here because this is full, but I want to extract or squeeze as much honey as I can at a later date. Okay, so let's just worry about getting our generators. And another thing that we're gonna have to worry about is we'll have to get this little thing for us to bring to the Nether. That's one thing. And we'll also need to make a bunch of apiarist pipes. The reason we'll want to do that is because if I can find the rest of my propolis, that is, I'll want to automate some sort of bee activity. This is a fast worker, shorter life. So let's try to get all of my fast worker drones, my purebred ones. So got those, and these are all hybrids. So we're going to need to do a few more things. We'll need to get our wrench, and we're going to eventually take this centrifuge and move it out to the Nether. So we'll automate some of the processes that we're doing. This one we'll keep because we even got two more fast cultivated drones. So once we get those, we'll be able to make this go a lot faster. So once this is done, it will start breeding again, and then we can go on our merry way. Now we're going to need some more redstone engines, so let's just get some of those and get them all. And I'm not sure how many we're going to need, but this should be enough. Turn that off, and let's see, these are no longer required, so let's break them as well as some of our fiberglass. Yep, blip, blip. Come on, break. I forgot there were extra speeds on this, but, you know, kind of the reason I don't use the extra speeds is because I could accidentally break something that I don't want to break. Anyways, yes, apiarist pipes, we'll make those. So let's get our propolis. And we got all of the apiarist pipes we will ever need. And we're going to need to bring a few. Now, I upgraded my EE. And thankfully, it seems like all of the transmutation lag is completely gone. So this is a good thing, so I don't have to worry as much about my EE kaputting on me. And I can much quicker, manually input all of the stuff that I need. Now it's not a complete loss EMC-wise, generating it, rather, in the fact that I can just simply bring my solar power arrays with me to the Nether. So what we're just going to do is bring a few more supplies. We'll make a few more scoops. And this glass is not needed, so we'll just deposit some of it away. And how about I'll make a few scoops and then get our one of our ender pouches, which has our appropriate hive, and then I'll see you in the Nether. So I think we have everything for our Nether visit, but it's going to be a little difficult because we're going to need to get these to breed all of the required drones that we'll need. Now thankfully we have 2 Klein stars, so it'll be a lot easier in the fact that we can just put one of them in our mercurial eye. Now let's place down this for now, and we'll have a few chests to start off with before we actually start some of the stuff that we will actually need to do. Now let's take one of our Klein stars that we have right now and grab some, what was it? We're going to need some cactus for one, and we're going to need some sand. So let's try to find our cactus in all of this. Cacti, and we'll have sand, which is a simple endeavor. Now we only really need one cactus, and thankfully we just got that, and cactus. Now all of these should be perfectly okay. Now another thing that we're going to need to do is, let's see. Shut up. You're worse than Enderman. We're going to need to make a scoop. That's one of the things that we're going to need to make. We're going to thus need to gather... another thing that we need to do is take these and make some solar flowers. One of them, probably two to charge all of the stuff that we need. Let's see. Getting like this, and we'll create these once again. This one will charge this Klein star, and we'll take the... Oh, crud. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's get this. And of course, I'll need to take this out so I don't make another oops, and get as much of this out of the way as possible. It doesn't matter too much. They shine their own light, but all the same, I want to be easily able to access every part of this machine. So now that I can fly again, let's make two flowers, and then we'll be done for this part at least. Okay, now I put both of our omegas into here so that it'll charge the quickest out of all of them. Now let's turn this on, because we'll want to get them as far away as possible. Now you're wondering how I'm able to fly, and it's pretty simple. I made another Klein star since we're going to need to make one anyway. So let's turn that off. Here, my Dre. It's nice, and we actually see both EMC values properly. Anyways, we're going to need to make our scoop now. So let's get the scoop on the scoop so we can make the scoop. We're going to need a lot of wool. So let's get wool. Put this in again, and maybe we can change the target so that we are able to actually... There we go. I can't just quickly double click it. Anyways, so we got that out. Now we're going to need our sticks. We might as well have some... I don't know if we'll need that. Okay. Sticks, sticks, sticks. Here we go. So throw that in, and that won't go in, so we have to put that back away. And now we'll be able to make our crafting stuff by having the Philosopher's Stone that's in our hotbar right now. Okay, so we'll need to make, I think 2 of them shall be good for now. Since these are all purebreds, and these are going to be purebred drones that we throw into here, we'll be able to make as many stuff as we possibly can. Now we're... Ooh, these generate light. Yay! Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, so we're going to need 7 hives. This is probably too many. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So we got that, and we're going to need to get that and that to breed. That and that to breed. That. That and that. That and that. And finally, we'll need to get that and that. But we have one extra, so we might as well place this one down. So we have that and that. Now these seem happy. I'm not entirely sure if we have everything done, but they seem happy enough. So we got 5 extra apiaries, so these 8 apiaries will be running as fast as we can so we can not get the parched combs, but we're going to want the breed them into the sinister variety. Now, when we actually get the sinister variety, we're going to want them a bit farther away than the others. Excuse me for a second, ma'am. So, I'm not sure where they're going to be. So let's have them like this. That's a little creepy. Okay, so we'll need to expand it again, so I'm going to need to get this. And expand it slightly like this. Now it's going to need nether. So I think nether brick is all it really needs. So just that should be good. Now here's going to be the tricky part, really. Let's actually move them closer together. We're going to have the wooden pipes here. We're going to have the engines and then gold pipes to make it all quick. So gold pipes here as well, and then we're going to have apiarist pipes, and that is a lot of pigmen. So apiarist pipes will place right here, and now we're going to need to get the wooden engines as well. We only have 4 of them currently. And then they'll go on there like that. What the hell was that sound? Okay, so I don't have my Klein Star in my inventory. We're going to need multiple Klein Stars, aren't we? Okay, let's try that again. La 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 la. Maybe what we'll do instead is actually change the sound down a bit. Might not be able to hear the explosions as much, though you won't be as annoyed as I am. Okay, so we'll have to have those apiaries wait for when we actually get sinisters, and these we'll have to somehow get them to be, okay, we need a bee. Not just any bee, though. We need them to be sinister, but since we don't have any sort of sinister currently, we're going to have to just put them to be, so they can be who they want to be. Why are you getting so close already? Anyways, let's see. These aren't really doing anything currently. Ah, yes, we needed the engines there as well. That's a welcome sound. Did I put the engines down? Okay. Where's my other engine? There it is. Okay. So, I'm not sure. Does a lever simply work like that? So, let's get a single lever and check if it, by turning it on... Oh, gotta be kidding me. This is not cool. This is not cool. So, we're going to need a roof on this. And let's kill this first before it destroys anything. So now I know why we need a roof here. Not just any roof, it's gonna need to be 3 high. Okay, that was... Oh my god. How many pigmen do you need here? Okay, so let's get an actual house going now that we know why we need it. So we're going to need to get a house. That means we'll need our Klein Star, which means this will need to turn off, unfortunately. And let's get a house going around. It won't be perfect, though it'll be enough. Now, once we get that, we'll be able to just simply do this, and then we'll have a house. So maybe I'll put some more fuel, some actual fuel into my thing. Ooh, they are starting to piss me off. Let's get this Klein Star, so that we can just go like this, and cover the entire thing. Thankfully, it shouldn't take too long, because this is rather quick, and I just cut myself off, didn't I? Oh, that's actually a perfect place. So let's continue, and hopefully not get jittered too much by these bloody things. And then I'll see you in a second. Dang it, these need to see the sky. So we're gonna have to add glass here, aren't we? Or we can just have them like that. Okay. So now that we know they still have to see the sky even though we're in the freaking Nether, it's all good. You guys are just trying to piss me off, aren't you? Hello. Nice to meet you. Get out of my house. Thank you. And there's no way to stop them spawning, unfortunately. They just spawn wherever they want. And there's no way to stop it. Short of having some sort of, like, interdiction countermeasures. Okay. Speaking about countermeasures, we'll have to see if this actually works. So let's just get that a bit more so that we're completely non-harmed. Okay, those are half done. And I'll lower the volume for you guys, but I'll raise it on my end so you don't have to hear them as much. Until we get some other way to stop it. Okay, so once these are done, we're going to have them pretty much use an iron pipe to go the other way. So we'll need a few iron pipes. So let's see, iron everywhere. So 2 iron will be enough. So then we get our Philosopher's Stone, turn it in. We're going to need to get glass, which is a good thing because we need glass anyways. Glass. Hello. Nice to meet you. Okay, this should be enough. So we'll have them all pretty much going one direction. Not the band. If you think the band, I will kill you. And we'll have to get this, and then we'll turn them around so that they'll go down this path. So let's see. This actually works. So we can actually put all of the levers on the back. Like so. So we'll have that going, and then when we get our wrench, we'll be able to bring them all into this direction. That's good, that's good. And then we'll eventually bring them all into some sort of... Oh, wait a second. There we go. Now this should allow it to still see the sky, hopefully. Yes, it does. Good. Speaking about seeing sky... Where are you guys? Okay. Oops. It's underneath us. Okay, so let's try to organize what we have. All of these bees will have go into here. And all of these will still have to wait until they're done, but this stuff will be able to go into a centrifuge, which we'll have going right here. So actually, let's go back and get the centrifuge we have right now. So we'll get the centrifuge, then we'll hook it up to some electric furnaces and not the electric furnaces, but the electric engines and the generators that we have with them. Okay, I got the centrifuge, and we'll be able to hook it up at a reliable location. Let's put it, actually, here will be a good place. So centrifuge right here, and now what we're going to need to do is get some power pipes to connect to it. So power pipes, and then we'll have some wooden power pipe right there, so we'll need to get some redstone. Let's see, redstone. Let's just throw this in here so we'll be able to get our redstone. I got you. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Redstone complete. And we'll throw our Klein star back into here. We shouldn't need this again, so let's just get that, and then we should be good. So we got the redstone, and we already used a bit of it. So we'll get that as well, and our generators, which will help with powering all these. Now let's see. 5 of these should make it fast enough. And we're going to need to get some glass fiber to go on them, so something like this will be good. Okay, so now we need to get some generators. Let's actually put them here instead, so that any generator we can have, we can manually fill like that. Okay, let's get, speaking about manual, we'll just expand this out slightly, and our generators will place here. Sure, why not? And now we'll need to fill them all with charcoal. So we need to get some energy, fill it up with charcoal for them, and then we'll still need these as well. Let's see. Levers, we'll need more levers, so we'll need to get levers. And 5 is a good enough number. Now we'll have it something like that. One there, and one on top, just to be annoying. So these will store some energy, because they're able to store quite a bit of energy and not waste any by burning more up. Since these aren't requesting any energy, it should be good. Now, speaking of which, let's check these, and they're almost done, so we'll be able to see what we have afterwards. And we'll need some more levers here, and one more lever actually, and we should be good to go. Lever, lever, thank you, come again. Lever, lever, lever. So we'll start with 3 of these, but we'll need to get more, of course. And I'm not even sure if that's the best environment for the sinister beast. Now, when this is done, we'll need to extract everything from here and send it to a chest. We'll have it here. So all the stuff that we have here will go here, and then we'll be good. Let's just use a redstone torch to do all of that. Okay, so this is operational, it looks like. We'll just have to see how the breeding goes once these are finished. Though we're almost there, I'm not sure. What do parched combs do? They probably don't give the required sinister ingredients for the refractory wax. Wahaha. This doesn't see daylight, so we'll have to do that again. So this one might take a bit longer than the other. Now, speaking of longer, we're going to have to use the bee analyzer. And we only have 6 honey. So do we have any more honey? No, we don't. Wait a second. No, we don't. So we're probably going to have to get some more honey from the overworld. Unless some of this... let's see. Let's use some of the energy from this. Can you get out of the way? Some of the energy from the refractory, and we'll get as much of this stuff as we possibly can. Maybe we can put some interdiction torches, but I'm not sure how affected they are from interdiction torches. Maybe we can have them spaced correctly enough so that... Anyways. So this is more than that can handle currently, because, well, it put a whole bunch of it in there, and it doesn't look like the gas will be able to see us well. Okay. Now we got some stuff that we're going to need to focus on. So let's get as much of this as we can. Actually, let's just get the sinister stuff. We got a lot of sinister stuff. I bet none of them are purebred. Oh! Normal, normal, slower, slower. That's not exactly what I want. This is purebred sinister as well. But we want to get a fast one, unfortunately. So that's going to take a bit of effort. So these are purebred. We might as well start them. So since they're purebred, they'll be nice and everything. And this is done, so let's not waste any more of our energy. Maybe later we can put like an MFE as a buffer, but that won't be necessary as of right now. We got enough honey also, so we can just use this stuff for the rest of our analysis. Oh. Hello there. Yeah, I think we're going to need a bit better of a floor, so let's get that. Target you. I think... Oh! How did I do that? I don't even want to know. Die already, thank you. Okay. So how's our client stars going? They're very slow, I can see right now. So they'll have to take a while to go. These have 58 left. Maybe we can have some sort of request way to do them, but, well, let's see. These other Sinisters we'll want to look at. Maybe we can breed one of the Sinisters with our fast cultivated drones to get them even faster. That'll probably be our best bet to get everything. Now let's see. This is normal Sinister, but it's fast and slower, so... Slower, fast, huh. This Sinister. Still slower, so this is a Sinister Modest crossbreed, and this is also Sinister Modest, so they didn't exactly go the best. This is Sinister, but it's also fast, so maybe if we breed this with another Sinister, we should be good. But we cannot breed these in the Nether. Maybe they're able to. Let's just check. Oh, we forgot one important thing. So these will start hurting me right away. So that's going to be some sort of annoyance that I'll have to handle. And it's nighttime, so that won't go. I'm guessing we should probably make another life stone. Actually, we should make a life stone so that we'll be able to better cope with everything. Being about coping, let's get our client star and cope a bit by taking it and making the rest of the stuff needed for the life stone. So we'll need 2 lapis. We'll also need 4 of these. We'll need sugar as well. And what else is required? So we need sugar and we need glowstone. 6, good. So we got that, and we should have a slot open all the time. So we'll need to have that and make the sugar. So we got the body stone. Now we're gonna need to get the glowstone. This is not ceasing to amaze, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got that. We'll throw this off. And then we'll be able to sort all of this once we get this done. So get that, get that. We don't need that, but we need this. Then we combine this with this, and then we make the life stone, which makes our life a lot easier. So our miscellaneous stuff that we'll need here that aren't bees will go into this chest right here. That'll make it a lot easier. Now this will help us a lot more when we're in here. But we need armor. So let's actually get the armor, the red matter armor that we have in the overworld, because we might as well use it. That's how I see things. We might as well use it, or else it's kind of just going to waste. So I'll get that, and then I'll see you back in a sec. Okay, so I got all the red matter stuff that I'll require, so if we go into here and get hit, we probably won't get damaged at all, really. So we can have our life stone as a just-in-case precaution, and it's nighttime, unfortunately, so that won't breed, and it probably won't breed in the Nether anyways. So let's look for the rest of our sinister stuff. So we don't have any sinister there, or there, probably not there, or here. Let's check here, no, nothing. Okay, so we'll have to probably do some bee breeding with this and these cultivated drones, so cultivated and sinister, and it's fast, but this one is slower and slow. So probably the best thing we'll do is throw this in, and that doesn't have the required flowers, and this doesn't have anything. So we'll need to get flowers for this, and the flowers that will be needed are netherwort, probably. So let's get netherwort, and we'll want to get soul sand because netherwort is on soul sand for some reason. You know, it doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. So, got this. Our netherwort we'll manage to find somehow. What was it? 24 EMC? There we go. That'll be enough. So we got this. We'll throw this back in, and then we'll plant some of this around the crop. Okay, there. And there we go. Now they should start breeding. Like so, and like so. Wait. This requires cacti, and this requires nether. So what we'll do is get the cacti as well. So let's just do that. And to get the cacti, we're going to need to get one more sand. This can go away. And one more sand, and we'll get the cactus from here. So activate. Cacti, here we go. Sand, we'll kind of need something else on the bottom, so we got that. And is it in a good place? Yeah, might as well. Okay. Cacti, here we go. There we go. So while these are going at a blisteringly slow pace, I'll be able to see what else that we can do. Okay, so got this. This isn't going at all. Where did our simmering combs go? I wonder. I remember seeing a simmering comb there. Did I take it? Yes, I did. Okay. So it'll work as fast as it can. We're probably going to need some more cultivated drones. So cultivated drones. So what we'll do is actually get some more modest and keep on crossing our cultivated drones because they are all fast. Pretty much most of them are fast workers, but we're going to need to get as many purebreds as we possibly can. So let's get rid of some of this stuff that we won't need. Oops, we shouldn't get that in here. So we'll put it in here. And these apiaries we'll put away for now, but we'll get this stuff and we'll need that. Okay, so let's get our hive again. Hive. In fact, let's light up the place a bit. Hee. Okay. So getting a few more. We should be good. So one of these, so it's crossed with sinister anyways, so it doesn't matter too much. So this, and no, we need this and this, probably sinister as well. We should probably check what each of them is, but that doesn't matter too much. Where are our, yes, there are our princesses. Okay, so we'll need 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, might as well, because you're such a jerk. And what was that? We got a Valiant. So a Valiant is probably a special one, a very good one, but we don't want we already got Valiant. So there's no point breeding that since it only produces sugar, if I am correct. And we don't want too much sugar. It's bad for our health. Okay, so we'll have to wait for these to go again, unfortunately. So that's going to take a while to create, but we already have at least 1 purebred. And for some reason, we didn't open up this for opening. So we need to open up our green one for any item. And we'll have to do that for every other one. How's this one doing? This one is still getting parched combs, so good. And for now... For now, what we'll probably do is keep that going. We might as well. This one will keep off, because I want to manually do that one. But this one we can keep as non-manual. These are still charging at a good rate. This one doesn't have anything in it, so its buffers should be full. Let's check the buffer. Yep, that's quite a bit in the buffer zone. I'm in the buffer zone. Okay. Hostile environment. For some reason we had a Valiant, which is not what I wanted. So we're going to need to get a non-Valiant. So here, and... cultivated. And everything else seems to be in order, so probably that's going to be the end. We're going to have to check some of these bees to see what we can get. We're going to check all of the cultivated ones, because those are the ones that are most likely to be strange. Let's just say that. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Feed the Beast Insanity. If you like what you see, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to future episodes. Wave Time here, signing off. Have a wonderful day.